Long ago, in the time when the world was still young and the spirits roamed freely among mortals, there was a beautiful island in the Philippines called Panay. The island was lush and fertile, its people living in harmony with nature and the spirits that dwelled within it. But not all spirits were kind, and not all stories ended in peace. This is the tale of how the first Aswang came to be. In a small village at the foot of a towering mountain, there lived a woman named Dayungan. She was known for her beauty, her sharp wit, and her deep knowledge of the herbs and plants that grew in the forest. Dayungan was a healer, respected by her people, but she harbored a secret. She had always been fascinated by the darker side of magic, the kind that dealt with curses and the manipulation of life and death. One night, as the full moon hung heavy in the sky, Dayungan ventured deep into the forest. She had heard whispers of a powerful spirit that lived in the heart of the mountain, a spirit that could grant immense power to those who were brave enough to seek it. Guided by the moonlight, she climbed the mountain until she reached a hidden cave. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of earth and decay, and the walls seemed to pulse with a faint, eerie light. At the center of the cave stood the spirit, a towering figure with glowing red eyes and a voice that echoed like thunder. "Why have you come, mortal?" it asked. Dayungan knelt before the spirit.
"I seek power,"
she said.
"the power to protect my people, to heal them, and to punish those who would harm them."
The spirit laughed, a sound that sent shivers down her spine. "Power comes at a price," it said. "Are you willing to pay it?" Dayungan hesitated but nodded. The spirit reached out and touched her forehead, and she felt a surge of energy course through her body. When she opened her eyes, she was no longer the same. Her senses were heightened, her strength increased, and she could feel the presence of the spirits around her. But there was something else, something dark and hungry within her. As the days passed, Dayungan began to change. She found herself craving raw flesh, and her once kind eyes now glowed with a feral light. The villagers, once her friends and family, began to fear her. They whispered that she had become an Aswang, a creature of the night that fed on the living. Dayungan tried to fight the darkness within her, but it was too strong. One night, unable to control her hunger, she attacked a villager, draining their blood and consuming their flesh. Horrified by what she had done, she fled into the forest, never to return to the village. From that day on, Dayungan roamed the island, a cursed being caught between the world of the living and the dead. She became the first Aswang, and her curse spread to others who sought power from the dark spirits. The legend of the Aswang grew, a cautionary tale of the dangers of greed and the consequences of dabbling in dark magic. And so, the Aswang became a part of Philippine folklore, a reminder of the thin line between light and darkness, and the price one must pay for power. To this day, the people of Panay tell the story of Dayungan, the first Aswang, and warn their children to beware the spirits that dwell in the shadows.